Good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing, sir?
Morning.
Not too bad. Awake and alive, another work week gone.
Oh, yeah. Next week is 7 days on with no days off.
Oh, fun.
Ew.
Yeah. So let me fix the claw first, and I believe I gave you some more information I forgot about, which was this castle was originally belonging to the Drow.
Yeah, something like that I recall. Yeah. Oh yeah, you wrote it in general, yeah.
Yeah. I'm just very confused as why we chose the castle to speak itself at this point. It's just like, well, I was constructed in da 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 by these people.
Hmm. Now the big question is the drow is the drow mist, or can she turn into mist?
Probably it was a drow vampire. Probably, maybe.
Because otherwise, man, it would be a very annoying construction.
Maybe she's some of the shadow ash in these cages. Who knows?
Hmm.
I even didn't you get like a piece of paper called like specifically labeled evidence at this point that tells you, you should go to
Yes.
Yeld. I don't think they're even trying anymore with the mystery guys.
So what, we're just leaving the castle and going to Yeld? I thought he was here.
Yeah, he is. The Ghost King told you to go get him. You could disobey the Ghost King of Geb if you wish. I'm not going to stop you.
That sounds like a very intelligent idea. No, I mean, it's probably the next thing after we murder this
Yeah.
This guy, and the next level up is in Yeld.
Yep. And you'll probably be getting 1 or 2 more Bloodlords for the next 2 modules. I have to start recruiting in February just so we make sure that we can get at least 4 when 1 person is absent, because we lost 2 people, or lost 1 person at least.
Yeah.
Still no word on Lander. I think things were just too much for him to make a return or anything. The poor guy's probably working every day like me.
Hmm.
Is Crash muted, or is he BRB?
I'm here.
Okay. Alright, so who would like to do a short recap of what happened last time?
Nightmares. Oh, and only mist can pass once again everywhere we go.
I'm telling you, this castle was made for vampires. The doors themselves were never made to open. That's why they require like 5 checks to open. No one uses doors, they just become mist.
How did that guy with the pipes go in? He was not a vampire.
He wasn't supposed to ever leave this room.
I was gonna say he's probably summoned here, and no one gave a shit about thinking about logistics of moving.
Yeah, also bringing in stuff that's larger than what one person can carry would be a logistical nightmare.
Why do you think they had the wraith patches?
Or even just bags of
I
holding.
mean, the rave patches have their limits though, right?
They do, they do. So just make a really, really big wraith. And a really, really big patch.
Wait, raves aren't mist. They're ghost thingies, like
Yes,
me.
that's why you have had no trouble getting in and out of places, but everyone else has.
I mean, apart from those gutter grids, I had to go through the stone around it.
Huh. I have a way I can get through then.
Do you turn into fire?
No. It's a spell from my Staff of Metal, Mercurial Stride.
Oh, you turn into Mercury.
I turn into, I partially shift it into liquid metal form and stride through things.
Oh, you're Terminator.
If I stride through enemies, it potentially risks them taking mercury poisoning.
And if we heat you enough, you might become mist.
No, if you heat him enough, he dies, like
It's
at
called
the end of the movie.
cremation, Yeah.
Or I activate furnace form and then do it, in which case I'm already heated. What happens
Mhm.
then, motherfucker? I
What?
did it myself.
Watch out, John Connor. Which, by the way, wasn't his future supposed to have happened already?
Yeah. I'm kind of pissed Skynet's not here yet.
We have AI, but our AI sucks.
Yeah, give it time. When it becomes self-aware enough, because it's already on the internet, it'll realize how terrible we are and get rid of us.
What is your purpose? I want you to create porn for me. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Yeah, that's not even just like a meaningless existence. That is terrifying for that to be something's existence.
I created this being to make things for me. Terrible, unspeakable things. Alright.
Also, fun fact with the Terminator movies, I can't remember if it was Terminator 1. No, it's Terminator 2. My father-in-law was Kyle Reese's dead body.
What?
He worked in television and movie production stuff, and they needed someone to stand in for Kyle Reese's dead body. Because you're not going to pay the actor for that. That costs too much.
Just to lay there? It costs
Yep.
him? That's not
Well,
part of the contract?
it costs them. It's they trim down to how much you want the big named actors around to make it as cheap as possible, so they only have to do as much work as possible.
That's...
I have a similar experience. In my hometown, there's a pretty cool castle, which TV sets sometimes use. And they made a movie with like children based on a German story, you know. And one of my classmates got cast as a you are filming the child actor from the back double, because they are limited to, I think, 5 hours per day. And film people think, no, 5 hours, that's impossible.
So, did the children die, or...
Oh, no. Not die, but they were cast as a double. I think they had like 3 for the main actress. Very weird.
I mean, you said it's based on a German folk tale, so very weird is implied, in my opinion.
Well, not a folktale, German book which came around once we didn't think that putting people in burning shoes would be an appropriate ending for slightly annoying characters.
Ah. So, going after vampire.
Yep.
You've done nothing but go after vampires in this campaign.
This is true.
I mean, your vampire kill count is kind of higher than the others. You've killed more vampires than hags.
Hmm.
Is that true? Are you counting spawns in that? Does
Yes,
it kill like 4 hags?
yes, I'm counting spawns. I'm counting the mind vampires. I'm counting the hag vampire as both.
I mean, the hag vampire counts for both. Yeah.
yes.
So, the only 2 ideas we had last time is that secret door in the little room with a mirror of nightmares, or some kind of secret passage beneath the statue of his new god.
Okay.
I think the Mirrors of Nightmares thing got like a little bit confirmed by the lady who drove Lex insane.
Oh dear God, what happened here? It's multi. Ah.
Was it? Did she say that?
I think it was at least
There we
heavily
go.
implied. But what's the worst that could happen? Also, I forgot how well worked the stabbing himself with Asim.
I decided against, since we're just
Okay.
oh boy.
So, are we going in like with
Where did you go?
blinds on?
Oh, you went back to the dining room. Okay.
Like, are we tying pieces of cloth in front of our eyes?
You can avert gaze, or you can just mark yourself as blinded. I won't ask how you do it.
Or we could maybe just,
Where's the mirror at again?
It's at the ceiling.
Yeah, it's the
ceiling, yeah.
yeah, it's really easy to avert your gaze.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna walk in with my eyes looking at the floor.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Alex will do the same thing.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can avert your gaze, or you can blind yourself completely. With the averted gaze, it's going to be a DC 17. Let's see. No, wait, do I do that backwards? Yeah, DC 13 to not accidentally look at the mirror.
Flat
Roll
check
DC?
or
Flat check, yes.
ooh.
Or you can just mark yourself as
Yahoo!
blind.
Yeah, we're gonna go with bandana.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go just closing my eyes entirely
Yeah.
and just walk in.
All right.
And I'm just gonna feel the wall on the right.
You just bump into each other twice as you go in. It's just like, mother. Yep. Yeah, you definitely feel there's a wall there.
This mirror is certainly made out of mirror.
Yeah. So you feel around, and the sword says, there's a grate beneath you, and the teleport pad is on top of it.
Teleport pad is on top of it?
Yep, that's how you came from the other side of the castle. But there is a grate underneath the pad. And your sword says, mist could pass.
God. We have to go through the floor.
Yeah.
Again?
I think this will become a rhythm here.
I'm sorry. This castle, they tried to do Dracula's inverted castle, and they went too far with all of Alucard's abilities.
So, we hopping in the mansion and Lex is putting us through again?
Yep.
Okay. Yep. Hang on. Let me,
Probably our best bet.
yeah.
Yep.
Let me get all of you.
And taking blindfold off after getting in the house.
Yeah, that's fine. It won't affect you while you're in the house. Iron Tavia's like, welcome home, honey.
You mean the doll that I made of her?
Yes.
But it's still
I'll
so
be right.
disconcerting.
Everyone's coming through, right? Everyone?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. So... And you come to here with all the candles and everything, and he's mid-monologue going like, you finally made it. Yes, prepare for battle. This is where you all die, my rising stars. You think you humiliated me and stripped me of all my power, but it is you who will be losing your livelihoods today. And when I take your desiccated corpses to my master, everything will be set into motion.
2 points. 1, already dead. 2, already desiccated corpse. You're not threatening us with much other than you'll take us to your boss.
While he's talking, I just pull out, what's it called? I pull out Gloaming Arc and the Silver Sheen, and I just start kind of rubbing Gloaming Arc with Silver Sheen.
Oh, okay. Gloaming Art's like, yes, I feel it. More.
I mean,
Oh, not that one.
I will right now, just for the formality of it, offer you to stand down and, come with us to be executed at a later date
That's rich coming from
instead of right now.
That's rich coming from a traitor who works for Pharasma. Double agent.
Well, I'm working for Mephistopheles. Oh, you mean like tax collectors? No, that's not. That's more Abadar. What are you talking about?
You think I haven't seen the signs? That I haven't been reading the walls? That I haven't been listening to the gossip? That I haven't been... And he goes on.
I have more time.
When he finally finishes asking, you haven't blah, 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 blah. No, I don't think you have.
So this is the part of the evil monologue where you're supposed to give your evil monologues.
Why? You're not worth our effort. You're merely a crony.
Harun, under suspicion of high treason, you are under arrest. Thank you.
You
for your
can't arrest
cooperation.
me if you're dead.
No, we can because we already are, and we still can.
Anything more would be called a resisting arrest, which doesn't negate the arrest.
Oh god. The initiatives. Let's get this out here.
Let's see here. Don't I have something?
I'll try to demoralize that one while we're at it, just to see if they can be.
Yes, critical success. This one is frightened too. They are not mindless.
Thank God. Oh, he also is fleeing for one round. That's nice. But where to? Is he missed?
Yeah, I'll be doing
No,
the
he's
same thing
it's
to...
not missed.
I'll be doing the same thing to that one. Critical success on that one.
Which one? Which one? I don't see.
This one here. Should be targeted.
Eh,
No, this one here in the front.
the dot is so the dot is so tiny. My
Also the same color as
widescreen
the
doesn't even
candlelight.
show it.
I thought I had a feat. Sorry, I'm looking through my stuff right now. I thought I
That's
had a
fine.
feat that let me rage when I rolled initiative. But I'm not seeing it now.
That might be the bestial one, not the giant one. Because I know Grung in Strength of Thousands can do something like that. He can do weird shit without having to spend an action to rage, and he pounces, and then he can move 500 feet and all that other crap. And it's just like, oh,
no.
God. Alright, so, this one first. And I think he's going to start off with an agonizing howl, which is this 30-foot emanation, which he will be doing from himself. And I am going to need DC 30 basic will save, or you're going to be taking mental damage.
This is auditory.
This is auditory, enchantment, mental, occult activity.
Counter performance.
All right, go ahead and roll your performance roll. If it's a DC, if it's a 30 or better, you can take that, you know, for the their save. If it's a 40, it's a crit save.
Well,
I'm gonna keep my 42 nat 20. What's a double crit do?
Okay, double crit, nothing.
Yeah, I'll take my
Oh.
divine will crit too. It's not a
Okay.
double crit, but at least something.
I was hoping double crit would make it hurt itself.
No. Okay, so if you saved, please take half of that, which would be 18.
my saves turned into critical saves.
17.
Okay.
So did the
Okay.
counter performance work or not? I didn't.
Yep,
catch.
it's a save. It gives you an
Yeah.
auto save.
Okay, I'll take that then.
Are you sure it's 14? Wouldn't 14 be 28
For what?
for half the damage?
What?
18. 37 mental damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
half
18.
of that, 18. Yeah. Not 14. Okay. Because I'm going to be using that a lot. Then, he's going to move here in front of the master. Alright, this one. He has to flee for 1 round, you said?
Yep.
Alright, he's going to flee back here.
Like a
Sevatar.
scared puppy. So, one action channeling, we're gonna start burning things.
Okay.
And then I'll use my furnace form.
Okay. Going full Solarian. Hyrule does not like this.
And how convenient, the 2 left to go start in my aura.
Yeah,
So they can take their
17.
14 fire.
Oh, 14, okay. 14. 14. And do they have... Nope, they just have your aura, not any weaknesses. Alright. So, this one
Well,
down...
the 14's partially a result of weakness.
Yeah. I was talking about whether or not they had a weakness prior.
Other weaknesses. Okay.
Yeah. Alright, so guess what this one is doing? I need a DC 30 basic will save from everybody. As it does its agonizing howl. Oh no.
The opposite of that.
Is Tatters counter-performing again or no?
I can't. I don't have my reaction back.
Well, it's now pass, at least.
Yep. has taken the most damage out of all of you.
Yep.
That pet's been a tank, though.
And then with
It
his
does
last...
have
Oh, go ahead.
it does have nearly 200 HP.
And with its last action, it's going to move here. And protect the
But
master.
I'll just remind everyone how well pets fared back in a Fist of the Revealed tournament.
That was fantastic, man. I was having fun with that. We went through a menagerie of
Yeah.
pets. You know what?
They are always tanks.
Not to take away from the epic battle that's happening here, but I wanted to tell you that if things went awry in the final battle, the star constellations would have been your pets and they would have helped you, all the ones that died. I had set up for
Oh.
that. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Back
No,
to
that's...
business.
Yeah. Is this one also fleeing? Do you have the same feat as Lex?
Yep.
Okay. So he's going to move back there for 1 round. Alright, it's Hyrum's turn. And he is going to cast Domination at 6th rank. So, Asim,
Oh,
I'm going to
boy.
need a DC 36 will save. He is a level 15 creature for Incapacitate. That is a failure.
I'll roll a hero point.
Okay?
Nope. Okay. Failed.
That is a critical failure.
Yep.
As a failure, but the target receives a new save only if you give a new order that is against its nature, such as killing allies. Okay, so you...
Never.
Yeah, so Asim, your orders are to stand in that corner and think about what you've done with all of your actions.
He gets a new save. Thinking is against his nature.
That is true. That is very against my nature. Do I get a new save off of that?
No,
Okay.
that's okay, But I like the reasoning. You can have another hero point for that.
The funny part about it actually is that harming my allies is probably a lot more in my nature than thinking is.
He doesn't know that. He's just like, you work so well together. That's your problem. Yep. And for his last action, guess what? Here comes a shield. All right, Asim, you are the dominated.
I go think about my actions.
Okay.
If only I had a way to reshape the room to be circular. Asim would be broken out of the spell immediately. There is no corner.
Oh yeah,
This is true.
yeah. Outthink this man.
I imagine
Lex.
when Asim is trying to think, you can hear like GPU fans activating. It's just
That's when that black eye
Here.
core runs out of his nose instead of Sabotage.
yeah.
Oh god. My
So
god.
the question is,
Yes.
do we want to open with terrorism or do we want to save terrorism for later?
When have we saved terrorism for later before?
That is a good idea. I'll take the bottled sunlight from a belt and I yeet it at Hyrule.
Oh no! Okay. Alright, what's the save?
It's an attack, I think.
Yep. Go ahead, do your
So-
thing. So go ahead, roll your
Yeah.
attack.
Yeah, it's just an attack.
Yeah. Okay,
Hero
but
point.
yeah, that is a very bad roll.
Okay.
Still
glad-
splashes.
I'm glad I
yeah,
cast shield.
Yeah.
It's still a splash though, so
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Yeah, still splash though.
Still misses with a 37. Holy
he
shit.
cast shield. He got
Yeah.
a lot of AC from that because he's a very high level occult caster.
I mean, what's the?
I saw 8 paragraphs of what happens.
Yeah, I'll try to skim it, but I think that's 2 positive splash damage on the tile of Hyrule.
Let's
So
Two.
around him, I think.
2. Since he is a vampire, he needs to take 8, which is the maximum.
Okay.
2.
Wasn't that if it hit or?
I'm reading it as
No.
he takes the maximum every time because he is a wraith or a vampire.
Okay.
All
If he
right.
takes any damage from it.
You have turned off his vampire powers for I think for 1 round. Is that correct? Let me look here at his vampire weaknesses. Sunlight. Okay, first of all, he becomes slowed. I'm remembering D&D for some reason. He has to become slowed. 1. But he's not ending his turn in sunlight, so he won't lose all his actions this way. If he loses all his actions in this way due to sunlight and becoming slowed, like you gave each one of yourselves the bomb, it would have instantly destroyed him at slowed 4.
Damn.
Okay. How many feet underground are we?
Hundreds.
Fuck. Okay.
It's a
New
drow.
plan.
It's a drow castle.
Okay, so last action, let's just, be an enticing target.
Okay.
And that's all for me.
Tatterstraw.
I have an idea, and it's probably not gonna work. But
Is it Sunburst?
no, unfortunately not. I'm gonna bun mod him first.
Okay. The DC will be 39 for his will.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna still try it. I'm gonna cast Spell Rack on him.
Oh, that is a very good one to do. Did you learn that from Iron Tavia? I think you did. I think she rubbed off on you.
I think there was a lot more of that than we needed to discuss that happened.
Yeah. 38.
It's a success. So it still affects him, just not.
Yeah. So he takes 2d12 persistent force damage each time he casts a spell that has more than a duration of 1 round.
No, that has any duration,
Oh.
including
right.
shield.
Including inspiration. Yeah, I remember this. So he takes the 2d12, but no, he doesn't because he cast it before.
But now he's gonna start.
When he becomes a pussy, yes.
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Unrisen. Unlike in Dragon's Dogma 2, when it's going to be the Arisen. Let's see if it gets its agonizing howl back. No. Alright. It's going to move to intercept Lex. And
That's very cool.
it's going to use its jaws.
That is also very cool.
It only hits on a 19 or better. 22 piercing damage. Now the claw.
That is... Yeah. I
Nice.
would like to amend one little thing
Yes.
after I've clicked the damage. Iron Command. Get on the ground, be arrested. Yes.
It will not because it has to protect the master at all costs, so it will not.
Okay, so for him, we're at 12 levels, so 4d6 mental damage.
Okay.
And for the other ones, I need to look up because everyone in my vicinity needs to decide something. Wait. I think it's in the Tyrant course. Yeah, everyone within 15 feet, that should be everyone of them, they must either choose to get on the ground or take 3 damage. No, 4 damage of mental damage.
They're all going to take 4 mental.
Wonderful.
So is this how you're going to win? By round 50.
Yeah. Oh, also, I would like, if possible, to. Oh, I would like, because of the other feat, make this fine gentleman who took it initially make the 46 mental damage persistent, because I
yes.
have it somewhere.
Yeah, hang on. I have to. I wish we could just drag and drop.
Yeah. Maybe if I would to redo the character sheet at some point, but
Mental.
right now it doesn't
Okay.
seem like it.
He's got it.
Wonderful. Then he may continue,
Okay.
I think.
No, that's it.
Oh no,
That's it.
he
He's done
already
all
missed,
3.
yeah.
This arisen. I can't.
Let me check real quick which kind of reactions I have at that moment.
Okay.
Oh yes, the last one, that was a divine reaction,
Yes.
and this one will get you know, a normal strike in the back with the normal reaction.
Okay. Its AC is 28.
Yep, that is pretty much a hit, I think.
Critical hit.
Even better. I get gauntleted.
Oh my god! Yeah, so he needs a
I
save,
just picture
right?
it being a clothesline.
Yeah.
I don't think he makes the save, sir.
No, he doesn't. So he is. Was it a fortitude? Yeah, he is slowed 1
Oh, dear
until the
God.
end of my next turn.
Uh-huh.
I do not know how that works with
Okay.
thing reaction stuff.
So he's frightened 1, he's slowed 1.
Is he chaotic?
He is neutral evil,
Okay, good.
but it's still
Also,
spiritual damage according to the remaster, I think. So your what is your weapon? A D6? He'll take 4.
okay. Also, because of the description, 2d6 fire damage,
Mm-hmm.
and because of the description, DC 32 fortitude save of another kind. Okay.
Yeah.
That is all. Thank you.
Wow. Savitar.
Well, I got a pretty easy option to use right now.
Oh God.
War crimes.
Reflex save, except for the one unrisen who just got clotheslined.
Okay. We'll do Hyrule first.
No.
No sunlight for that young man.
Except it's still sunlight, so whatever the sunlight effects are on him will still happen.
Yeah.
So the one failed, the one that's right in front of Lex, the other two take half.
Ah! 69.
Nice.
Nice.
So 34?
You can just click the half button for those guys.
Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting. Half. Damage. Half. Okay.
Oh, and the two of them that are in my aura should take another 7 damage. For the weakness from my aura.
Yep.
And now this one can take 14 for starting in my aura.
Ah! Yeah, you just see these shambling undead screeching and howling in pain as they're just ignited and start to become undone. All right, this one's turn.
The fires of Inferno.
You're lucky I'm currently out of reactions.
Jaws on this man. Hit by 0. And he bites you for 31 piercing damage. Next, he's going to do the claws. And he slashes you.
And he's going to take a 15 total damage for touching me.
Even more fire. Oh, dear. 14 for this man, or is he not in the aura?
No, that one is not.
Okay. But he soon will be. And he's going to take his one action left to Jaws. And miss. Hyrune's turn. He's slowed too.
I hope you trained with your weapons. Otherwise, casting might be awkward right now.
Alright, so he's going to use the one action spell, Shroud of Night. So, first let me roll the spell rack damage.
Yay.
That's force damage. And now, let's see here. He is blanketed in darkness. So let me get out the darkened. Hang on.
And the duration of the spell is lowered by 1 round.
Okay, so instead of 1 minute, it's 9 rounds.
I mean, it just forces the target to have everything be concealed unless they have dark vision.
Oh, wait a minute. That's not what Shroud... Okay, so... Again, I'm remembering D&D. Yeah. Alright, let's see here. Why does he not have darkness? That would have saved his life! Oh man, Payazo really screwed this fight.
I mean, it's a one-action spell. How much is it really going to do?
No, but he... As a vampire, he doesn't have darkness.
Who would accept that a couple of law enforcement officers of Gap would walk in with what's effectively a nuclear bomb?
Yeah, he'll still take the spell rack damage because he's going to shield.
And it immediately ends because it lowers the duration by 1 round.
Correct.
Hell yeah. Hag curses.
And
Did
one
we-
of his
And the
slows
damage.
goes away. He took the damage to begin with, sir.
Okay.
I did roll it first, so I wouldn't forget. I have the memory of a goldfish. I see him. What have you done wrong?
Nothing.
Okay. Give me a save. Since you're not thinking about what you're doing wrong. Alright, that's a failure. Keep thinking about what you're doing wrong.
Perfect.
Lex.
Yes. So, first of all, I would like to activate my shield
Okay.
and get a ridiculous amount of reactions each turn.
Oh dear God.
So now I can also shield block for effectively 3 ones per turn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to kinda, make it also a little bit happen. Let's also raise my shield.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, let's just try to delete that one down there with a nice tap from the gauntlet.
Mm-hmm. Let me see. Was I supposed to take away both slowed or just one slowed? Ends his turn in sunlight. It doesn't say that it doesn't decrease all at once, so yeah.
I think slowed just decreases for each action that is lost by 1.
And he did lose 2 actions. Okay.
Yeah.
53.
So I think, yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, a couple of things happen.
Oh no.
Yeah, oh, also, 2d6, I forget.
Yes, 2d6 the fire. This team loves fire.
Yes. Also, it is now frightened. It must save against slowed.
Will or fortitude?
Fortitude. You can just click that one in the, oh, like that. Yeah, it's a success. So not slowed. And I always forget where the items are. And once against the second, also fortitude. Yeah, that is a fail, so second one.
It can't eat flesh now.
Here, so you can drag it on. I found
Thank
it.
you.
Okay. That's 1 to 3. Yep. That is everything.
Okay. Catterstraw.
You know, I like that slow idea.
Stagnate time.
Yep.
Does it count for all slow, or... If the vampire loses all its actions in this way. Okay, so this slow doesn't contribute to him being completely destroyed. Okay.
Yeah, but it contributes to him not being able to cast spells as efficiently.
Yeah. 44.
Yeah, that's a crit. Hmm. And Inspired Defense.
Okay.
And the cat is gonna strike that one.
Okay. I really don't like this man. Hit. On a 4. So close.
Oh
As
well.
Kitty swipes.
I've seen you turn on your Inspired Defense.
That's it.
Okay.
They just need to start the turn and they're dead, I think.
Yeah, I think so. Alright, this one's going to, Claw. Crit.
Oh,
Well,
that is...
now he's going to give you the Death Grip.
Do I get got or something?
Let's find out. So I need a DC 29 Fortitude, or you will become Doomed 1.
Okay.
'Cause
I
this-
would first of all like to do shield block.
Okay.
So that is my shield block reaction this turn.
He took the
So-
14.
Block. Oh. And damage. Sorry, I'm going a little bit slow this turn.
No, that's
It's-
perfectly fine. This is
yeah.
this is a boss battle. I expected this.
Yeah. No, it's a little bit my hardware thing is it's a situation. Okay, wonderful. And you need a DC 41 Fortitude?
41.
I do not know.
Uh,
No,
20
no.
24?
What do I need to roll not to become doomed?
Oh, not to become doomed. 29, sir. 29. That's it.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can click it right there. That's
Yeah,
better.
yeah.
Oh, thank God.
32. Critical success. You are not doomed 1.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
I just had in my mind something about a 41 and doomed. Maybe I mixed up the numbers. Okay.
All right. Now he's going to bite ya. With his last action. And miss.
Okay.
I'm going to get... Oh, wait. No, he doesn't have that last action because he was slowed. And now he's not frightened. Okay. This one. He is also going to attempt to claw you. After taking 14 damage.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about my champion's reaction with the first one. Oh, no. Oh, no. I couldn't anyway. It's the same
Miss.
trigger.
Miss. And miss. Alright,
Okay.
get rid of that. Frightened. I think he's going to take mental damage as soon as I press this
Uh,
button.
They do not get rid of frightened because of my frightful aura.
Ah, I will put that
They're
back on.
within 15 feet of me.
Yeah.
So they cannot reduce below frightened 1.
And
Yeah, sorry, I should have mentioned it earlier.
that's okay. Sevatar.
How high is the ceiling in here?
It's going to be at least 10 feet unless said otherwise. He's not planning to fly away to escape, if that's what you mean.
Well, no, but I'm planning on flying up to get out of reach of these guys.
Yep, 10 feet.
Might as well bring him in on the aura.
Okay. Please mark your token with the 10 at elevation.
I have.
Okay. I didn't see it. Does it say? Okay, I have to right click it. Okay.
I'm gonna hit him with molten wire.
Okay. Since it doesn't require reflex save.
Bah. And then metal ranged blast.
Okay.
Bah.
Ah! This man is destroyed, and then he attempts to resurrect. But he was destroyed by fire.
That's their weakness?
That's their weakness. They cannot resurrect. As Hyrule says, "Ah, damn you! You knew! You knew the entire time, didn't you, Sevatar?"
Of course I knew. How else?
It could be that you're perfectly not capable of planning ahead and seeing us using fire. No, we knew.
I could plan ahead.
You knew.
I just didn't prepare darkness for some reason, like every other vampire. Which is really odd. Every vampire should have darkness prepared. Alright. This one. 14. I don't feel so good, Master. He's gonna go here for the flank stake. Oh, no, he can't. 10 feet up. Meh. 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 Blank. On the bard, I think. Claw. Miss. Third action. Claw. Crit miss. Alright, Vampire has to take some fire damage, and he has weakness to this, so he's going to take 15.
He also needs to roll for slow.
Ah, yes, because he hasn't left a thing. Will save, correct?
Yep.
33?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, boo.
Let's see here. Alright, and he didn't take any sunlight damage this time, but he did take fire damage. Let's vampire weaknesses, compulsions. Okay, yep. So he'll be taking that 15 back. Now that he's not exposed to sunlight this round. Let's see. He's gonna move here and climb up on the wall. With his feet touching the walls. And he's gonna cast a spell. Alright,
Is it strange geometry because he's currently doing that?
Nope. Yep, he took the 14, which was a 15, and then he took 15 back. So, Sevatar, I'm gonna need a will save DC 36.
Was that a me? Sorry.
Sevatar.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
He literally
You can fight a barbarian.
walked up the wall so he could feeble mind Sevatar. Ooh! Success! Does that count as a critical to you, since you passed?
No, I don't have it for will saves.
Okay, the target is stupefied 2 for 1 round. That's it for him. Asim, have you been thinking about what you're doing wrong?
Yeah. But I don't know what it is.
Well, you're gonna have to give me a DC 36 will save then.
That literally is just not gonna happen.
Oh, dear God. I am so sorry. Incapacitation does take out of the fight. Yeah, you can hear a point. I
Why
gave you
not?
another.
I have another one.
Yeah. You made it! You're no longer
boy.
dominated! You've done nothing wrong! And thinking is for nerds!
Do I get a full round, or is that the end
Yeah.
of my turn?
Nope, you get a full round.
Oh boy.
I think. Hang on. Let me. At the end of each of its turns. Yeah, so you
Okay, yeah.
you will
That's
get
what
a
I
full
figured.
round next round. Lex.
Okay, so let's do a little bit of something called taking advantage of flanking.
Oh no.
Right after raising a shield, we will try to absolutely body that fine gentleman right between me and Heatherstraws. And we do.
Oh no.
Ah, well, that's all right. Then a little bit more fire
More fire.
and a couple of things.
No, their only weakness was fire.
Ah,
They even perpetually resurrect infinitum, except when fire.
yeah. So now the 2 fortitude saves, please. I think the first one for slot, the second one for second.
Yeah, I was about to roll it on the vampire sheet.
Yeah. Okay, that's
2 fails.
a fail for slot and a failed for second, so you can have that one.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a very bad day. I'm so sorry.
Not as bad as this thing.
No, I'm not. Let's worsen things.
29.
Yeah.
As you just punch him in the face again.
Yeah. I think that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
To get
Catastrophe.
both of us out of a flank. Yeah.
So I've discovered an absolute cheese of a strategy.
Oh no.
I'm gonna keep casting sleep on him, just because unless he critically saves, it affects him with a duration which will trigger a spell rack every time.
Okay. Sure.
So will save on him.
Okay. He's immune to sleep.
Hmm. That's alright. I have more spells with duration so I can put on him.
Yep.
Hmm. Inspire courage this time.
Okay. Man, I thought you were gonna kill him in like 2 rounds with all the sunlight stuff.
Didn't we have a spell of sunburst or something?
I think you have it.
And the kitty will bop.
Do I have it?
Bap?
Oh, I
Yep.
think I was supposed to have it and I just never pulled it out of the stash.
That's okay. So the kitty baps him, and he doesn't get back up. Does he not get back up? Reduced to 0 HP by other means other than fire damage, disintegration, or its resurrection vulnerability. Okay, yeah. So doesn't get back up right now. Asim! Oh, wait. No.
Nope.
No. Participant, why did it go there? Arisen! I take a 15. And he's gonna go... Shunk. Over here to this bard. As one action.
So you strided?
He definitely strided, yes. He did not 5-foot step.
Attack of opportunity since he entered my space.
Okay.
Madison.
Critical hit.
I
He
love
stops
my
right
job.
there.
Double critical hit.
See, this is why you were dominated. 62.
And
Yeah.
and if silver has any effect on him, my weapon is also silvered.
This creature does not take it from. Oh God, 56.
Yeah.
Dead.
And
Dead.
mine.
Dead. Fire does not come back.
Fire.
Seam finally stops thinking about things and just hits something.
Oh, it even says they are destroyed because it was fire damage. That's perfect. Well, that man's turn was gone. Sevatar.
I like to think that the entire time Gloaminger was just sitting here in my hands, just like, what are we doing? And it seems just like, I don't know. I had to stand here.
I would in my head I picture it's yelling at you like, why are you trying to think that's my job? I do that for you.
Yeah, and just eventually Gloaminger just willed itself to hit that guy as he walked past, and it seems like, oh yeah, that's what I do.
Bah.
Oh no. It's just gonna be these guys 10 feet up, slinging spells, not hitting each other. Unrisen. Unrisen.
That's what it was. Sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. Unrisen really wishes he had called off work today.
Oh no.
Crit time. So, I'm gonna need a fortitude save. A DC 28. Or be doomed 1.
Oh boy.
Ah, you're good. You're not doomed 1. But take some damage. 38 slashing. And for his third action, he's gonna try to bite ya. And critically miss. Alright.
Roll for slow.
Roll for slow. Also, he takes 15 and regains 15. 44.
Boo.
Okay. Alright. Asim, I need a will save. Repulsion.
Can't imagine this is gonna
And
go well.
he's gonna take spell rack.
Yep, spell rack is going to take effect. $15 force damage. Yeah.
See, would you like a hero point?
Sure.
You can have it.
Okay.
Well, that's better, but
Mm-hmm.
who's casting it?
It's Hyrule.
Okay, okay. I can't move closer to him, right?
Nope. And it's going to happen for anyone else who comes into the aura as well, because he has repulsion up now, which lasts 9 rounds instead of 10.
What's the distance?
The distance is 40 feet from him emanating. So 10 feet, subtract 10 feet, because he's 10 feet up, and 30 feet outward.
Now,
So-
because you're already within a certain distance to him, you don't have to move further away, but you can't get closer as you are.
Mhm.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah, he's trying to keep you all away from him, because he just saw how you fucked his minion. He doesn't want to cast shield because he knows what will happen. Can he do anything else? Yeah, he's gonna move. Trace the walls here. And go right there. Very far away from Asim. Asim!
Run, run, run as fast as you can.
I don't need to run.
You're
All
currently
right.
doing it.
Alright, I am going to rage. For the first time.
Do you get big?
I do get big.
Okay.
I get huge, in fact.
Oh no!
I'm gonna drop the stagnate time.
Okay.
So guess who's once again within my reach?
Mm-hmm. Oh no! Oh no!
Like I said, run, run, run as fast as you can. I'm a giant lizard, and you're a little man.
Hit! That was almost a crit! 40 damage.
Once again, weapon is silvered if that has any effect on him.
It does. You get an extra point of damage, I believe. Oh, wait. Yeah. So he doesn't have any resistance to the weapon. It's not a weakness, but it gets past his resistances because you did physical to him. It's silvered. You're good. All
Okay,
the damage goes
perfect.
through.
Perfect. And that is my turn.
Okay.
Oh, and I get an additional 10 from Instinct Crown. There we go.
Alex.
So, I would like to rapidly approach him, so I would need a will save from that thing, right?
Correct. DC 36. And depending on the
Yep.
success, we will see if you move. Crit success. You can move towards him.
Wonderful. I would like to move right next to him.
He's 10 feet up.
Yeah, I know. I'm struggling. 10 feet up. Yep. So, nerd. I'm currently fully in cooperation with Asim, who thinks thinking is stupid, so you're coming with me. Let's grapple him, first of all.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no! He's gonna grapple you!
Very well. Does he has Ghost Touch?
Let's see. He does not have Ghost Touch.
He cannot.
Okay.
Ah, okay. Well, that has been a slight failure, but we carry on with those. Let's just slap him.
So as you slap him with that gauntlet, freedom of movement. Yes, freedom of movement would work.
Okay. As I slap him with the gauntlet.
As you slap him with the gauntlet, since it's made from the special scales, some things will... Oh my god!
Oh, that damage roll.
You just sucker punch him into the frickin' wall, and it goes like, Master, I can no longer hear your voice. You quieted the voices.
Oh god!
Urgathoa, I have committed atrocities. I'm free from the voices.
I haven't even risen my Shield of Urgathoa symbol against him. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he's kind of very, very concerned right now because he can't hear his god anymore or his patron.
On the topics of concern, I would like him to be frightened and to have to roll 2 fortitude saves.
Okay.
Where?
Failure and success.
Okay. So, I think the first one is against the slowed. Otherwise, yeah, I think, yeah.
Okay.
And that's all.
All right. Tatterstraw.
Now you die. True target.
True target.
And then level 7 spiritual weapon out of true target.
Oh no.
So I get to roll twice.
What? When did Tatterstraw get this mean streak? What happened to being friends?
Oh, this has been building for a while.
Yeah, we're walking around for cosmic horror. Didn't you know?
13.
And of course the other 3 people are affected by the true target.
Yep.
And
And the
we
cat
will
too,
just-
right?
No, it's only 4 targets total, so I affected myself and the other 3.
Okay, okay. Oh dear God.
The cat does not need it.
Oh, we deserved these rolls after last time.
Last time where they were all crit fails.
Alright, guys, your first attack against Hyrule. You get to roll twice.
Oh no. Oh no!
Effectively advantage.
It's Seven
Yeah,
Stars
that's
turn.
what true target does. That's why I said, now you die.
They were both 12s and they're both successes.
So he's going to take 46 silver slashing,
Ah.
because I had used plated and treasure when it seemed at his silver sheen.
Yep, so he takes all 14 of it. He can't resist 15 like he normally would. That would have been no damage for him.
And is now clumsy 1, as
Oh,
he is
dear.
wrapped up in burning silver wire.
Where's Clumsy? There we go.
You
He
can,
can make
always
a
find it on my
A
character
DC
sheet.
escape check attempt if he wants on his turn to escape, or he can try and break it.
Okay.
But otherwise, he's going to start burning each turn because of it.
Alright, alright, alright.
And then I'm going to follow up with just a metal blast.
Alright.
Oh shit!
This is just a spike of silver.
Staking vampires with silver. Oh, I love it.
Alright. Yeah, is it a steak? Do you make it into a steak?
Yes.
Okay, hang on. I have to check the thing again. It drops him immediately to 0. He turns to mist, and the mist goes into the coffin. Unrisen. 14 damage. Master, I'll help you. Runs towards the coffin. That's a crit.
Oh god.
You know what? He's dead. I'm gonna give you 4. I'm gonna give you 4 damage.
Okay. So I see him start running towards the coffin. I'm just like, and clotheslined with giant gloaming arc.
Yeah. Alright. He gets 15 HP back, and that's it for him reforming in the coffin. Asim!
He doesn't get that back. It burns off. He's still in range of my aura.
Oh, that's right. He's still at 0 in mist form inside the coffin.
I just kind of look at somebody else and point at the coffin with gloaming arc. Am I breaking that?
Absolutely. And you will enjoy it.
Alright,
Okay.
go ahead. Go ahead, give
Yeah.
the attack roll. Can you hit an AC of 10?
I might be able to. Not
Oh,
with
you
that
miss!
roll, though.
You whiff!
I mean, he
Listen, there's a
He's
wall between me and there.
exceeded by more than 10.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I did. Because even with a critical miss, isn't that just a -10 on it?
It's it's critical miss is it's one step worse.
Yeah.
But it was a critical hit.
So it's
by
you do
number,
just
so it's
regular
just a
miss.
hit.
But
You're right.
But it
so
was a
just
critical hit by the numbers, so it
Object.
would be a hit, right?
Object immunities. Object cannot be crit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Fine.
That one
How
will
about
hit.
that?
Yeah. So you
Then we
break open.
just threw a second.
You break open the coffin and expose the mist form of the vampire. And without the coffin, without his coffin, he is destroyed, and a key falls out.
Could we put the second charge of our bottled sunlight in there and just have it explode, just in case, you know?
Yeah, you can. You can.
Who has it? Think somebody
I
of...
thought you did.
I took one of them, I think.
I don't have one.
Yeah.
Not get any of his gear.
It's in there. It's on him. He's dead. Oh wait, he was invisible. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'll take the second bottled sunlight out of the stash and just explode it in there.
Yeah.
You know, bonus points for style.
I mean, if Tatters needs some armor, that's some good, decent armor.
Right?
I used mage armor.
This means you wouldn't need to, though, would you?
Probably.
And it's greater resilient for bonus to your saves.
Yeah, it's slightly better.
Yeah. Grab that.
You hear something very immense moving inside of the castle as it rumbles, crackles, and falls apart, falling to the oblivion below. Below, the rat, who has finally finished falling, somehow survived, gets crushed by one of the rocks. And you feel the castle start to give way from the ceiling.
It's a good death. So,
Oh, no.
anyhow,
It's actually worse. Never mind.
The
The armor.
situation or the armor?
The armor. Situation... Not so bad. We can just have Lex taxi us again.
yeah, I mean, we might need to take a few breaks, but honestly, I can just float there while we're waiting to pass the next grade, so...
Okay, so only Lex will be floating out there with the dollhouse in hand. So Lex, you will see the immense creature again, without the face, but with the giant mouth, as it reaches out towards you as you're trying to get to the surface again.
Hmm? That's slightly concerning, but does it also fall down or can it fly?
It's an old god. It can do what it wants.
Ah,
Try just pinching yourself to wake up from the nightmare. None of us ever tried that. Who knows? It might work.
honestly, I'll try to ignore it until it comes too close, and then then we still have the gauntlet to slap it, maybe.
Okay, yeah, if you slap it with the gauntlet, that will smack it away.
It's like a shark. Wonderful. Yeah.
All right, so
Oh no.
they're all waiting as you once again, erupt from the thing, and they're all sitting there, very going like, "Oh, you need to buy more stuff, or it's."
No, actually.
It is done. Geb's will is done.
Oh yes, certainly. Was there ever any doubt?
A happy day. We will begin the parade immediately. We are sorry
Yeah,
that your
so-
other 3 companions have perished, but you have emerged
Oh, yeah, so-
victorious.
I'll put down the dollhouse and uh, you may knock knock. Hello, we're out. I have
Nobody-
not gone insane. There are my companions in there.
They just look at you in the dollhouse and they go like, no, his mind was broken by the old god.
Any rumors about my insanity are very overstated and will result in immediate execution.
Can I
See,
cast
it's just
spells from
wait.
the dollhouse?
Asim is just waving from one of the windows inside the dollhouse.
Centaur's inside drinking tea, just giving the finger out the window.
I will lift the dollhouse 1 foot off the ground.
Oh god.
So it floats like at the same height as Lex. Does this
Okay.
count as haunting?
So they
I
they
mean,
immediately take
yeah.
Lex and they put him on the little parade float and everything. We must go to the scenarium and celebrate your victory and also mourn those who have perished.
They are not dead. They survived. They're inside that dollhouse. What the fuck are you all talking about?
We will get you the best care money can buy, please.
Oh. Why is everybody assuming I have gone insane? I'm perfectly normal. The
Also
circus in
for
the trees
reference,
are real.
Sevatar at least still has non-detection up, so if they even try to use magic to look to try to find him, nah.
They're literally just guards that were told to bring you back once you were done. But yeah, it's just like you're brought before the Ghost King again, and he rises from his chair as everyone gasps and goes like, he got up. He actually got up for them. And everyone in the court bows before you as you walk in or whatnot.
His legs floats in with the house.
Yeah.
This isn't funny. We're currently the residents of a head of state. Get out.
Seems waving at Lex through the window.
There's a very uneasy tension as just Geb awaits for something. Anything, a sign.
Uh,
Darius is pretending to have
Majesty.
tea in plastic cups.
Your Majesty, the deed is done.
And he nods in acknowledgement, and everyone cheers as the magistrate comes forward, the mummy lady at Dijon. She says, like, excellent, wonderful. Geb commends you for your service to our country. You shall be rewarded, of course, and compensated for the loss of your companions. We feel
Thank
so...
you, they are alive. I have read an old ancient god, but I have not gone insane because of it. It went away because I slightly slapped him.
And she just looks back towards the others. I understand, and she puts a hand on your back. We will get you rest. You will be given the best care imaginable. Do you hear voices inside your head?
Asim trips out of the
No,
dollhouse
that's
right
a
then.
scene.
Right as he says that's Asim trips out of the front of the dollhouse.
Oh god, it just manifests.
He talks with imaginary voices.
Ah, the one did survive. Excellent.
Only
Sevatar
mist
will
can
just
pass.
casually walk out and hop off, return to normal size. Oh, well, I guess the game is up.
Ah, you were just
Only mist
fucking
can
with us.
pass.
Of course.
Well,
Darius will
not
come
the
out
rest
as
of
well.
you, him.
Only mist can pass.
I'm sorry?
No malicious
Only
motive
mist
intended
can
towards
pass.
the great king or his court. It was towards our party member. We're fucking with him.
This man needs help.
He's fine.
It's okay. I'm a certified emotional support doll.
The circles in the trees.
We'll just find him a nice long legal code to read through. He'll be okay.
Legal code, yes, please.
Oh God.
I pictured Lex grabbing at it like a crackhead.
Absolutely.
So the death of a Bloodlord is a noteworthy event in Mekatar, but not an unusual one. And people in the court begin talking to you directly and openly about like how they never liked Hyrule, but always liked you guys.
Always? Okay.
And while Geb doesn't say anything to you, besides a curt head nod, which is more than he gives much anyone else, Kortash Khan certainly has much to say about you as he applauds and steps forward and says, "Well done. Well done, my honor guard. You have succeeded in destroying the servant of an old god, and that is something few can tote. I must say, most impressed."
Yeah, thank you. It was a little bit maddening, but not because of the old god. And Lex glares at the rest of the party.
Please, accept these gifts from me, as he gives you a greater corrosive, greater flaming, greater frost, greater shock, and greater thundering rune.
Oh. Does somebody of us already try to take care of that, or? Then I'll try to see if I find them somewhere.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be
In the compendium,
right?
you can drag it right onto your party loot. Greater corrosive, greater flaming, greater frost, greater shock, and greater thundering. And through his voice, Kortash Khan thanks you and your assistance in Mekatar and notes that you are welcome in the streets of the greater city. And he shoots a look back to Geb as he says greater city of Nebektora at any point in the future. Whether or not Geb decides to reinstate our tithes to my people, or if it's imminent, he talks to you plainly in his own voice and in common this time when he says this: that ghouls never hunger for long, not so long as flesh exists in the world above. And the court is baffled, as well as Gev is most confused that Kortash Khan spoke to you plainly in his own voice.
Hmm. Well, thank you for your words, but we were underground, and they were not ghouls, they were vampires. But-
Yes. Vampires aren't true undead as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, we work together with a vampire sometimes, so I cannot legally say that too.
He's a Dampier, though. He's not actual undead either.
Oh, yes, okay. Yeah.
I have bad news for you. That one you were with, that is the son of the man you have accused of treason.
Oh.
I believe he was traveling with you to gain information about you.
If that would come out to be true, that might be very unhealthy for the person.
I am most convinced that you will see them again.
Thank you for your information. Oh, I almost forgot. Who should we concern with the whole Yelt business? The governor or the Gotham King himself?
Dijon will come forward and say, yes,
Yeah.
there are more concerns? What could possibly
Yeah.
mar this celebration?
So, the guy himself is very much dead. At this point, probably already beyond any Pharasman bookkeeping.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very sure of it.
Ah,
But we found some stuff which was labeled evidence. This might be a red herring because of this labeling.
I don't understand. Within his secret lair, you found a document labeled evidence.
I could not believe it either, so I'm taking this with a grain of salt.
I scarcely... Well, it is akin to having a room lit with a neon sign which reads evidence.
Which surprisingly we have already seen as well. It's very odd.
I do not understand vampires.
Me neither. Only mist can pass.
I wish you would stop saying that.
Me too.
I wish we could stop seeing it.
So, anyhow. What was I saying? I cannot remember. Please, somebody.
Yelled. You were saying something about yelled?
No, secret documents. I was about to say something about Yelled.
They
Thank
were
you.
finding an alternate way of producing shadow ash that apparently they weren't getting enough of it out of Yeld.
What is shadow ash?
Alchemical reagent, I believe.
Is this part of the poison plot that you discovered?
I believe so.
Oh, this is most concerning news. It threatens the very security and welfare and economics of our nation. We should plan for you to go to Yeld to investigate. Wait here while I purchase a module.
Okay.
And with that, we will conclude the Ghouls' Hunger. My god, we finally finale'd after 4 tries.
Yeah.
So,
I'm sorry, got a little bit wobbly in the middle.
that's perfectly fine. I love the fact that you went into the throes of Miss Can Pass. Miss Can Pass.
That's his true nightmare. The true nightmare was the mist. Occasionally we'll just see him like tumbling and turning in his sleep meditation, just mumbling something about mist.
And just to verify, the runes were corrosive, flaming, frost, shock, and thundering? Or...
Correct. Greater.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Just that I grabbed the right ones because it took a little bit longer to find them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, let's do what we do at the end of every module, starting with Barsalis. Why don't you tell us best and worst? What did you think was the best thing that happened in the module? What did you think was the worst thing that happened in the module? Just your honest opinion. You don't need to justify it. You can just say what it is. But if you'd like to give an explanation as to why, I would appreciate it. You are allowed to criticize me. It's perfectly fine.
Oh no, you did great.
Thank you, sir.
I mean, shoot, the entire reason that we made it through an entire section of the story was because you decided to not do the story and actually do something that you made, so...
Well, I'm not gonna waste people's time, man. I gave you like 2 opportunities. First, it was spare the assassin and he would do it for you, and then it was like, okay, that's not gonna happen. So it's just like, look, you're Bloodlords, you have these underlings, you might as well use them. Say what the underlings are, describe your underlings, they'll do the dirty work for you. I think we're at that point now where you have like small teams that can do the dirty work for you.
Yeah. I think honestly one of my favorite parts was the arena fight.
Oh, that one with the lion guy?
Yeah, and how that resolved was just hilarious.
Well, you did find Mother.
She's still in the bag.
Yeah.
Yep.
When you find the Shadow Kitty again.
I think that was probably my favorite part, honestly, was going through that part of it.
What was the worst part?
And then also just the random level ups from Kortosh were also funny.
Yeah. I did that in Ruby Phoenix as well, where the Empress was just like, I'm gonna need you to be more powerful now, and just touch your shoulder.
As for a worst part, honestly, probably when we went off story subject and started running with stuff that you had made for us for each of our characters.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably definitely the worst part of the module.
Oh God, no! I'm sorry. What didn't you enjoy?
Just because the faction having to run back and forth.
Oh
between
yeah,
factions,
yeah.
Try and figure out between who's
Oh, yeah, I tried expediting things. Sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah, no, you're like I said, you did great with all of that, but the way that it was actually written out,
Yeah.
and the way that it was actually manifested in the actual writing,
It
was
would have
like,
taken...
hey, we're here to help.
Right.
And they're like, cool, we don't need anything. And we're like, okay, but we need to help you in order to actually progress our story. So what can we do? And they're like, nothing.
Yes. And guess what? That would have happened for 2 to 3 months until you changed their attitudes.
Yeah.
Of downtime.
So that was about it for me, though, honestly. But like I said, you rather rapidly remedied that situation, so.
Good.
Other than that, the worst part of it is just not knowing my own abilities. Like when I was talking about how I was like, don't I have something that allows me to enrage on initiative? Yeah, I figured out what it was. It's my instinct crown.
Okay.
Allows me to rage on initiative. So the worst part of it was just not knowing my own stuff, to be fair.
Well, you get so many abilities at this level, it's going to be worse when you're 17, 18, 19, and then again at 20, it's going to be like pages and pages of stuff.
Yeah.
My recommendation is to have either a Word document or have something in your bio where you just write down, this is what I do round 1, this is what I do round 2, this is what I do action 1, action 2. Just like a basic flow of battle. You know,
yeah.
Plan ahead of time.
Reactions.
Yeah.
Etc.
All right, thank you.
Oh,
that was incredibly helpful. I'm glad that you enjoyed it.
Oh yeah.
Friendly, you next.
I will say I like I don't know if I can pick a specific moment, but the fights have been very fun. I think they've been unique. So the arena was really cool. The Battle Beast. This boss fight was pretty good. Just the variety of fights and their mechanics has been pretty good in this module.
I agree with that because we've seen a lot of cool undead. The undead have never disappointed yet. We've seen a lot of good creatures.
Yeah, and the gimmicks are different. It's not that they all resurrect like in D&D. Just all the zombies just have undead fortitude and that's it.
Yeah. How about worst?
Yeah, the design, the mist can pass, is a bit too narrow of a design. I mean, we even tried to overcome it creatively, and it was just railroading us into
they wanted you
form.
They wanted you to think like a vampire. So I did the one example I knew of, which was Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Yeah. No, but
go ahead.
I think it was just a bit too railroady for such a prominent mechanic in a castle.
Okay. I'm glad people liked the arena one. That was the most interesting, and it had a lot of had its own battle map and stuff, and it felt
the arena
good.
was, yeah, it was really good.
All right, JK, best and worst.
Yeah, so for best, I think it's a two-parter. I was that in this module? I think so. Our absolutely uh, stealthy approach to the stained glass shop. I absolutely, looking back on it, it was very amazing, especially that you were able to juggle, an entire map at once.
Thank
It
you.
was really fun.
I've done
But a little bit
combats like
scary.
that with like 6 to 8 people, and it was very painful. You guys made it much
Yeah.
simpler. Thank you.
We also did it a little bit less simple for you by, going in by 2 doors.
That's fine.
No, yeah, and the second thing I really liked was the abridged stuff for working a little bit with the factions and generally doing stuff in between going to the big set pieces. That was really really charming. I think it had a little bit of a unique character. It was fun.
I'm glad it wasn't tedious. Thank you. I tried to
Yeah.
expedite it as much as possible.
I mean, it was one of the main portions where Lex could be his little bit of a lore nerd and get into discussions, which he loves and which I love sometimes. And yeah, it was nice. For the worst thing, I think sometimes the design was a little bit odd at places, like the only mist can pass, and I faintly remember one other thing where I was a little bit confused about why it was designed that way, but I can't remember clearly what it was. I think we addressed it in the session itself. But sometimes the design was a little bit, odd. It overdid itself at certain points, probably most notable in a castle. Like I would be perfectly understanding of only mist can pass at the entrance and
Yeah.
maybe also the vampire's chamber, but
yeah.
afterwards all doors needing 4 attacks, it's
5.
just bookkeeping.
5. Yeah, he kept critting,
Oh,
so
yeah.
I was just like, whatever. Just I've given up.
Yeah.
Yeah. The doors weren't ever meant to be open.
I can understand that it's probably that kind of thinking, but in a diverse party, which is to be expected with at least 6 types of undead, not all can really go as mist, and I think most of the mist options are very temporary.
I think
Yeah.
the campaign has flipped where you were so, door impaired, and now it's just like nothing stops you.
Yeah. I think Alex is really becoming a ghost. It's fun. I loved especially doing like cloak and the pass through. It's a fun thing.
Good. I'm glad. Now, Crash.
Yeah.
Before we get to your best and worst, I have to know, what do you think of Kineticist now that you've had a whole module to play it?
I'm enjoying it. It's a very interesting class. It's got a good flow to it.
Do you believe, and this is what I've heard from other DMs and other players, is fire the only way to do significant damage as a kineticist? No comment?
I mean, if I can
Sorry.
chime in on that,
That's okay.
I think.
I
Oh,
was on the wrong button.
That's all right. Were you
Sorry.
talking the whole time?
Yes. So yeah, sorry. I've been enjoying it. I think fire can max out for the highest damage, and it has the easiest time doing damage. Example, my aura shenanigans. But I think the other elements can do solid damage. But yeah, fire seems to be easiest and maxing out damage.
yeah, I think the whole metal things I've seen, they have also been very solid.
Ha
Uh-huh.
ha ha.
No, that wasn't even intended as a joke, but they seemed to hold their own against the fire attacks, like the whole nail things.
I like plate and treasure. Plate and treasure is like the most useful thing I've seen out of any kineticist.
Oh, it's
Mhm.
it's really useful when you start looking at it and go, wait, I can do that. Okay.
If I at any point play a kineticist, it will be a wood one, and he will be spamming trees.
Trees.
Just as a warning, yes, they have ability to very early on spam protector trees.
Oh, I remember those.
Like they can do it every turn.
Yes,
Oh dear God.
we will reforestate any region.
All right, Crash. Best and worst.
I mean, as others have said, the variety of combats have been interesting. Along with the best was also when you let us just run off on the bureaucratic insanity we did leading up to the arena.
Well, yeah, you were enjoying that, so it was good to feed into that. I felt like that was a good roleplay opportunity for you guys.
Then worst is, yeah, some of the level design decisions they made have been like the mist stuff for all the doors down in the castle and other stuff. A little off. But I mean, this module certainly found its footing back in the story than the previous one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Let's look back at the previous one. Let's look with rose-tinted glasses. You know, like now that you've played this one, was the last one just filler, or was there any like real, you know, like story thread or something else? Is there anything salvageable from the last module that you brought into this one? Let's say.
I mean, the pursuing Iron Tavian, at least the end manor thing, sure. It's how we got there that was a lot of filler.
Yeah, I think we also had a little bit of a filler arc with the whole Ghoul Tower in this module, but it's just one section of it. Instead of, most of the module.
Alrighty, guys. That's my turn.
Yeah.
Best and worst. I'm gonna start with worst. The Temple of Urgathoa. It had nothing significant to contribute. I cut it out of the adventure. I'm sorry.
Hmm.
Best.
Oh yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, I just noticed that, with the amount of mentions Urgathoa got, seemed like you could be able to do something with it, but yeah, if it was just okay.
It was a dungeon crawl. There was no real significant treasure there, and it was just one major clue that you got anyway ahead of time. So it was just like, well, the gnome told you it. That's enough. We don't need another dungeon for that. It's just going to take up more time.
Okay.
So, my best? I really liked the parade stuff where you did that initially in the beginning. That was my favorite part because it was just like you guys all working together and like building, like several days up until, like to do the pageantry and stuff that Geb is known for, because it's the undead like nationalism and they like to celebrate. They have their own society. Many of them dress up as normal people and perfume themselves and stuff. There's a university here, a very well-known university for necromancy that uses necromancy for things other than, like raising undead, that Geb, like wants the world to know it for. And just say, necromancy has other applications. Use this university to find it. And I felt like there was more in this city than we actually got to do, because this is Absalon level city. So there's a lot going on here. I wish we could have, like gone to the university and stuff and seen the students and maybe, like did more things there, but it's just not the focus of the campaign. You're Bloodlords, you're not students. But we've seen a lot of schools. We've seen magic schools in Tianza. We've seen magic schools in the Mwangi Expanse. They're everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So going forward... Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
That reminds me, that mention, the thing with the sailors. I also loved that. It was very fun. When the whole tavern that I bribed them into got
Yes.
got obliterated. Very nice touch.
You put them all into one space to make it convenient. Thank you.
Yeah.
The mistake
I think
was...
if Lex would hide something, he would have done the same.
Yeah, the mistake was erased. Alright, so going forward, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to consolidate this Discord server into the other Discord server. I haven't quite decided yet, but I think that will help in, that might confuse people for scheduling and stuff, but maybe I'll keep it separate. I haven't decided quite yet, but I think what we're going to do is recruit 1 or 2 more people. That way we can host the sessions with at least 4. Rather than like skipping weeks like we've done before. So, would you mind terribly if I took February off and we resumed back in March?
Sounds good.
No problem at all.
Okay.
You take all the time you need. If you need any more, just give us a shout.
I only need half as much because I have to prepare for the next module for you guys, and I have to prepare for the next module for Strength of Thousand. So half the month goes to you, half the month goes to them for prep. And I can't space it out with sessions because I will have full weeks, if not weekends, as well, where I will be unable to run. But I will make sure that the next one going forward is up to the quality, if not better, of what we've been doing so far. So thank you very much for the compliments and everything. I do appreciate it, especially with what we get as we get it. Because sometimes the modules make things hard, like with the last one. Field of Maidens was not easy, man.
Yeah, I believe it.
Iron and I antagonized over that one. We had Kentaro there too. The 3 heads coming together going like, why? Why for some of this stuff? Why? Oh, that's another thing. Are we ever going to do the space station?
Did we construct additional pylons?
You did. You found where the pylons were being constructed.
Huh.
If
The
you want
gnome
to run it.
The gnome is in charge of that. Yeah, I can definitely do that towards the end of February or the beginning of March before we get the new people. Maybe we can get the new people in on that to cut their teeth as Bloodlords.
Yeah, as a little bit of a also opportunity to try out the characters, because building it at I think 15 probably will be a challenge. I think 10 is the maximum I would feel confident to build at once.
Well, I do have a lot of advanced players coming into the beginners game at 4:30 and stuff. So there are advanced players out there looking for stuff. We'll see if we get any bites. I have a whole month to look, not just a week.
Yeah.
All right. Criticisms about me. This is your time to air grievances. Did I do something wrong? Did I mishandle your character? Did I weaponize RP? Whatever the hell that means. Now's the time to say so.
You're sometimes a little bit too apologetic. Sometimes you're perfectly in the
Oh,
right
God.
and apologize anyway.
Yeah, I do that.
No problem at all. No need to apologize for that one. Just
Yeah,
letting you know. You're doing great.
Thank you, sir. Anything I'm doing right that you would like to see more of?
No, I think the way you customize the module is just overall good.
Yeah, you guys make it
Yeah.
easy because you say what you like. Sometimes players don't say what they like, so I don't have any story threads to go forth with it. You and Strength of Thousands have been the best on that. In the other game with Crown of the Cobalt King, they are little murder hobos and they don't understand things, so you gotta hold their hands sometimes. It's okay. They're going 10 years into the future to play the remastered version where all the orphans are grown up and hate them.
Oh no.
Yeah. Gonna be fun. Alrighty, guys. I hope you have a wonderful day, and thank you very much. We finally got through it. We're on the last 2 modules.
Yeah.
Thank you for running.
Thank you very, very much.
Yup.
It has been a blast.
Thank you, guys. Have a wonderful day.
You as well. Bye.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.